Hey, and welcome to the Spit a Swallow Beer Review. I am Jammer. This is
And
our
I am.
Falltoberfest of 2023, and this gentleman to my left is Shagdog.
Why do people say that our free drone giveaway isn't real? That's crazy.
Get off my phone, bitch.
I'm doing Samuel Adams Flannel Vest.
Hey,
It gets a 86 by the BA. It's a 5.2 ABV. It is a Munich Dunkel lager with notes of toasted bread and caramel.
Why do people say that?
What do you got going on, Shagdog?
trying to bring up an app and the commercial keeps coming up. That's what the fuck I got going. Fucking app. Hey, Jammer, how you doing? I'm doing a Flannel Friday by Harpoon Brewery. Unlike yours, mine is a red amber ale, American Amber Red Ale, 5.7% ABV, 86 beer advocate. Layer up their subtle but unmistakable signs. The first hint of chill in the air. First few leaves start to turn. The first day at the brewery when everyone shows up in flannel. That announced the arrival of fall. So basically, these breweries are coming out with flannel beers now, and they just make it whatever IPA, red amber, whatever they want it to be, and because everybody wears flannels in the fall, I guess, right?
Well, mine says right here on the same. This is part of their pack, It says here, featuring robust notes of toasted bread and caramel, balanced by a light floral hop aroma. The classic German-style lager paired with a flannel, will keep you cozy during the coldest of beer season adventures. Mine, like you said, mine's a Munich Dunkel. I did pour it kind of hard and got a good, nice, like two finger head.
Yeah.
It's got a dark, coppery, almost amber color to it. It's, beige head. It's inviting and it looks delicious. Let's hope that the looks match the flavor. How about yours, Shagdog?
Well, it looks as an amber, reddish, orange, rusty, almost like Oktoberfest, almost, but it's a red amber ale. Holy shit! It's got like a lot of piney grapefruit, even though it's supposed to be an amber red. It's grapefruit piney in there for the smell.
Most interesting.
Ugh. Well, I could only hope the taste is better than the smell.
That is true, Shagdog. So let's go ahead and taste our
Right.
beers.
Otherwise, the first day of Falltoberfest is in the toilet for me. Closing it out like this.
Well, we don't have to close it on this one. That's
We
the
might
great
have
thing
to.
about.
I'm falling
No,
asleep.
no, that's the great thing about us, Shagdog, is that we don't have to.
That's true.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Nothing to do double. There you go.
Wow. It has my beer, Shagdog, as you know, is Samuel Adams Flannel Vest. It does have a Marzen flavor there, but it has like a roasted, almost verging on coffee flavor mixed with a Marzen. It's kind of sweet, but it's very balanced actually, and it has like the man. It's like coffee up front there for a moment, and then it just quickly, just fades away.
Mm.
It's very rich, very dark in the sense of that goes, you know.
Mm.
But overall, it's not bad. As far as a dunkel goes, it kind of matches up to the style. If you go any, it almost reminds me of a brown ale.
Ah,
That's the roastiness that I'm talking about. You remember how brown ales taste, right?
yeah, I think so.
It has that roasted, almost coffee flavor,
Mm.
nutty, kind of like toffee, nutty, roasty, earthy, spicy flavors.
Yeah.
That's what I'm experiencing with this one.
Mm.
How about you? What about yours?
This is, I mean, it's a red amber ale, and it does have the qualities of red amber ale, the piney, a little bit of grapefruity, but very low. Piney. It tastes like a red ale, but there is a little bit of maltiness to it, and a little bit of breadiness. Almost tastes like a Marzen mixed with a red amber ale, almost kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Probably too much for me because that red amber ale, the hops or whatever ale they use in that malts, whatever it is, gets to the back of my throat by the dangler, and it gives me the gag reflex for some reason.
That's the strange thing with Harpoon's beers. I mean, sometimes I really enjoy them, and then the other times that I try different ones, I really want to just puke.
Yeah.
I don't, but I come close, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, these flannel beers, I thought when I first heard of them, oh, okay, what's that, new style or something? But it's basically just a bunch of different breweries making their own fall
Yeah.
seasonal beer. Hey, we're gonna make ours IPA. We're gonna make ours this, that.
I think what they're looking at is that what beer is the most comforting and rich, flavorful beer that they could offer
Right.
that gives you that sensation of being in the, like, if you were rich and you had a den
Right.
by the fireplace type
or your,
feel,
or
or
your
by the
poor,
fire pit
yeah.
deal.
Or you're poor and you just decide to take a hike in the trails and the colorful leaves of fall in the mountains or hills.
Well, I'm just saying that if you're drinking, you'd be drinking next to the fire or drinking,
Next to the
inside.
leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of feel I get. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you are right with yours. I believe that's right with poor and rich folk alike, but the poor folk most likely ain't gonna be with a fire and shit, unless it's a bonfire.
Yeah, a bonfire, fire pit, a chimney.
Yeah, right. You know, my
Uh,
old house was supposed to have two chimneys in it.
yeah.
My old manufactured home, it said on the paperwork, two chimneys.
What's
I was
that?
like, my old house I lived, the manufactured home I lived in,
Yeah.
crotch fire. Crotch fire. What's that mean?
Hey, BA Brew News. Hey, awesome.
Jammer,
Glad to see you on here, man.
you have crotch fire, Jammer?
Crotch fire, that's all about Shagdog. He gets those little bumps and everything, he says.
Or fire? Hey, he's doing the same thing we were doing earlier. He said crotch fire, and now he's saying fire crotch. I was saying something, and then you just reversed it, so he's doing the same thing we're doing, but he's doing it by himself. Crotch fire and fire crotch.
Maybe you misspelled something, huh?
Or maybe he's what do you call that when you're open-mindedness? Like you might have crotch fire, but then again, you might have fire crotch.
It all depends on the way you look at it.
Headed down to Philly tomorrow to meet meet James from Rampant Lion Reviews from Scotland. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
I thought
Are y'all going to do some reviews there in live or anything like that?
I thought the fire crotches. Oh, that one didn't show. Wait a minute. He used to do it by himself. He used to do it by himself. Helps me not get crotch fire. It's hilarious.
Yeah. That would be interesting to see what comes of that. That'll be pretge fun, I would think.
Hey, if you have any crotch fires, though, just make sure you call the Philadelphia
I will
Fire
say this
Department.
much: Shagdog wasn't available at the time that Ronald the Riot came down and visited. I had fun with him. We went to a Rays game and everything. We didn't actually do a beer review here in Florida, but when we got it,
You did.
did I?
Yeah, you did that. Is it Argentinian or some South American beer, ice something, or I forget what that polar or something. Yeah, polar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a good memory.
Boy, that was good. Oh, that'd be cool. I bet you he'll be appreciative of that. Hopefully, he could bring you a few.
Yeah.
Most likely not, because if he's traveling from Scotland, is it Scotland? I think it is, right?
Scotland, I think you said, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Probably.
you can fly some over.
Yeah, well, I did fly a few beers, but it's hard. You fly a couple of, the weight and everything else.
Hey, just got to do it sometimes.
Hey, I bought a suitcase the last time, and I specifically bought a suitcase. Had the ability to have an extra suitcase for the airline because it was free with first class. And I went to Walmart, bought a suitcase, and filled it with beer from Alaska,
That's good.
and brought it back. That's how dedicated I am to the beer review. That's how I don't spare any expense. I just go out and do it.
Yeah.
Shagdog, you've forgotten that, and I'm upset with that. I'm really disappointed.
I brought your beers down back last December. Come on.
I'm very disappointed with the fact that you.
I drive. I mean, because this shitty place is over here in Augusta. Liquor stores don't have nothing. I drive all the way to Columbia to get.
But just the fact that you didn't. I mean.
I do it all for the beer review.
You wouldn't spend $10 on one beer.
Well, not this particular time. Because I didn't think you were going to get this many.
It's very disappointing.
You've been disappointing me for months now.
What do you mean I've been disappointed? I've been doing beer reviews for months now.
Well, I mean, for years. You only had one good purchase, which was your last one. I was surprised how many beers you bought. And then this one I thought you might buy 10, 15.
Look, I spent almost close to $300 on beer this time.
Wait, so 300, not with the pictures that I saw. You must have more then.
I showed you pictures of beers in the box that don't match the pumpkin and Oktoberfest category.
I didn't see what was in the box. So what's in the box?
I know.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Well, that's the thing. I have a variety of different styles in the box.
Yeah. Well, PA Brunos, thanks for commenting and watching and being our #1 subscriber behind Jammer Fan.
Yeah. What I would be interested in seeing if anything comes about review wise or whatever with those beers, man.
You just have to get on and look at them, Jammer. That's what you got to do.
I guess so. It'd be wonderful if we could get the little tinkle from the bell.
Well, I don't know if I got a tinkle on his bell, but most times he uploads something, I see it. So.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm subscribed to him with this channel. I think I'm subscribed to him with my other YouTube account also, I believe. I see most of his, and he posts a lot of stuff on Facebook too. So
yeah, PA Brew News has been pretty much there all the time, man.
Yeah, especially with his Pennsylvania couple, they travel around Pennsylvania or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're ever going to go to that town where the mine's on fire though.
Oh, golly. You would have to bring that up, and I can't remember the name of it.
Centennial or something like that? Or
Centralia.
Centralia? Yeah. The town that's on fire.
Underground.
underground. But they say it's possible certain areas of that area could collapse into the.
Oh yeah, yeah. They've shown it before that it's
And there's so
collapsed.
many people who live there still, and the government tried to give them up, force them to sell their land, but they want to, and they say okay, but only once they die or whatever, then the land can't be sold again or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think that's really fair either because
But if their son wants to continue living there or something, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The descendants they lose out on any kind of value, you know.
Yeah, the government sucks. There's probably something else going on. There's probably UFOs.
I almost guarantee you that the government wants that land and is just waiting for them to die so they can use the land for something else.
All right, build a amusement park or something.
No telling. I mean, look at the whole situation with how they want everybody by 2030, 2035 or something like that. They want everybody to be living on in urban areas, like in townhomes or apartments and everything.
Yeah.
They don't want people to be able to own their own land, you know.
Yeah. It's crack.
All right, so being that we have neglected on voting, rating these beers, what would
Well, I'm gonna tell you what this one is, Jammer. I'm not a big red amber fan, as you know. I've had worse red ambers. I give it a C plus and a swallow. C plus and a swallow.
you know? I'll give this Munich Dunkel that by Samuel Adams I'll go ahead and give it a B and a swallow. It's not bad. I actually enjoy drinking it.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all, you know.
My C plus doesn't
Which
help
I am
anybody.
pleasantly surprised by because I bought the variety pack and at least I know 3 other beers are good.
Well, do you know the Hoppy Lager is a new one too?
Huh?
The Hoppy Lager, that's a new one too.
Yeah.
How do you know it's good?
I said 3 other beers. I didn't say the other 3 types of beer are good. There's 4 beers, right? 3 beers.
Oh, okay. I just see what you mean.
3 of
Okay,
these in the 12 pack.
Yeah.
4 of them or whatever.
Well,
So I know at least the other 2 or 3 beers of Samuel Adams Flannel Fest is drinkable.
oh, shit. You got a lot of beers, so if I can't do beer reviews, you're going to be doing your solos. I'm not going to have enough beers to do solos, so I'm going to back out.
Yeah, I'm going to take it over, man. I'm just sick of the way you have neglected it.
Neglected what? I tell you what, I did a beer review.
You haven't been holding it to the standard here. You're down here. What the hell have you done?
The black and tan I did the other day, and I really went below the standard. I was just, I guess, tired after work trying to do it.
Yeah.
I was just like, it was like 20 minutes of nonsense. I wasn't even talking hardly. I'm not
That's okay. This is the cap for Samuel Adams. It's a typical Samuel Adams cap.
Oh, here's the Harpoons.
Yeah. And on the inside of this cap is the phrase cheers.
Oh, shit.
What the heck?
I did a snapper. And my snapper went to the right. It hit the table that went to the right.
You know, I like the fact. You know what's great, Shagdog?
I mean, you don't have to tell me that I'm great about the beer reviews. You ever just
No, I'm saying, you know, what's great. You know what's great?
What else is great?
From the time that we started the beer review, we had people from Germany contact us wanting us to try their beer.
Right.
And we met Crisco 3D, Ronald the Riot, And we had plans and intentions on meeting more than that,
Yeah, the
but
guy up in
life,
Jacksonville. And,
yeah, life happens, and thing, money, time, that kind of thing doesn't match up.
yeah.
But what's great, see, like P.A. Brunus, he's going to meet, what's his name from, what was it? Golly.
From Philadelphia.
Rampant.
Oh, Scotland, but in
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
Lion Reviews from Scotland. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to go meet him. Now, we're,
Philly.
yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. The other guy's from Scotland. They're going to meet up. What I find exciting and just passionate about is the fact that
Two men are meeting up.
no, the beer reviewers out there, the community, we we are willing to go meet up each other, and share beers and trade beers and enjoy beer together and do reviews together and all these wonderful things. If it wasn't for that, we would have never went to Louisiana. We would have never went to
Fort Myers.
no, Fort Myers, but Louisiana at New Orleans, right?
Right.
We would have never went to New Orleans. We would have never had the Jester. We would have never done all that stuff. Did you even drink a Jester?
No, that one I didn't drink. I don't think.
Oh, so you forced me to drink it.
No, you wanted it. I didn't even want this.
Well, how else can you go to New Orleans without having the Jester?
Well, good thing I did because I had to walk your ass to the hotel room.
Well, luckily I was sober enough to know to not let you take advantage of me.
How do you know?
I know because I was sober enough. But I would have never went to.
You told me the last thing you remember the girls at Domino from St. Petersburg.
Nah, I remember more than that. But what I was getting at is, you go to Chris Owens, all the bar. We went to bar hopping and all that stuff. We would have never had the Bloody Marys there. We would never got the tour from Ronald the Riot.
Dirty fingernails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell that story still today.
Yeah.
Ronald the Riot giving us a tour of the town and all that stuff. That is an awesome thing. The beer drinking and reviewing community.
And don't even forget them taking us to lunch and helicopters and shit all over because the cop got killed.
Exactly.
In the vicinity of the restaurant we were going to.
That's what makes me kind of the whole thing is exciting, because where else would a community get together and share and want to meet up and talk and get to know each other and
What's really weird about all that, Jammer, is like say the whole Ronald the Riot thing.
Yeah.
That's a memory. We probably all have three different memories. Me, you, and Jay.
Yeah.
Different memories of the whole situation. Like
well, I would hope so, because you were asleep most of the time.
I'll talk about the part where we're going down to lunch and helicopters and cops all over the place. And what's going on? Oh, a cop got killed today. They're looking for the guy that killed him.
Yeah.
And here we are stopping at a restaurant. There's like cops all over the place. Not right there at the restaurant, but around that area. And that was but his story might be different than the way we tell it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know what the thing about it is? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because
but if the three of us die, nobody's going to know that story ever again. Unless they watch our videos.
See, and I still consider Ronald a friend, and I still think that if I was to call him up tomorrow and say, hey, I'm in New Orleans. He would come and try to meet or try to figure out a time to get together.
Right. And I was wrong about that story about me, you, and him. The only ones know about that. I didn't even think about other people at the restaurant, other people in that part of town, family members of the cop, family members of the criminal. They all got a different story about that whole situation. So it actually, even though our three little stories, it just brought it out to a whole shitload of stories there.
Yeah.
I mean, it might
but in
not
general,
about ours, but there's a shitload of stories surrounding that whole incident.
But just in general is what I'm getting
Which,
at
what I'm
is,
trying to say to you, Jammer, is apparently we're bigger than we think we are. We're part of a bigger story.
yeah, well, I know we're a part of a bigger story. There's no doubt of that. But what I
That's
was
just
getting at was just
proving
the
it.
fact that, the beer drinking community and reviewing community on YouTube and everything. Granted, it was tighter knit and it was more involved back a few years back, especially when the algorithms were different and all that stuff. And Google didn't eliminate us and all that stuff. We had more interaction in comparison. But what I was getting at is that it's alive and well, and it's a great thing that people can meet up and with similar interests and taste and everything and be able to
Ugh.
become friends and enjoy each other's company and enjoy the beer that we're drinking and everything. It's just, I like the idea of it. And in fact, the next time I go to Europe, I think I should look and make sure whether I can contact somebody and see if I can't meet up with them and
There you go.
ramp it there, you know.
Yeah. Are you going to Greece or something next? Or
Supposedly going to London, Paris, and Rome.
oh, okay.
Yeah, more than welcome to join.
Uh, I'm all right.
I know it's no Poland. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, I mean, when you're in Rome, you got to do as the Romans do, so that's kind of scary.
Well, it depends on what they're doing.
They shit on people's faces.
Well, I'm completely finished my beer.
Oh, your beer looks empty.
Yeah, it's empty.
Good
All
for
right,
you.
let's close her up, Shagdog. Let's move on. Let's just
Yeah, I think that's
drink
the
it
last
down.
one for tonight for me.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, you can go ahead and bow out. I'll go ahead and close it out because I got a little beer to finish there.
Really?
Yeah, well, look at
Where'd the time fly, Shagdog?
way by the flow by the wayside.
I'll hang with you for a little while. Uh-oh, what's that? We got another one?
I don't
No,
think
that's the
so.
same one. I thought I saw it flicker over there.
I was thinking of oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's what's great about it is the beer review. It allowed us to be able to meet other people with similar interest and enjoy their company and do beer reviews with them and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And we had plans for more, but with the
yeah,
limitations of money and time.
yeah. Time.
I mean, look at the fact that we would have never met PA Brew News. What's the other guy's name? The name he uses on there for what he does sodas and he does beer and he does it with his kid. Remember, he did the root beer and all that stuff. Callie, I can't remember his name. The handle they use for the YouTube thing. The Beer King out in California, you would have never been making a bet with him.
That's true. And he hasn't been on since 2018. Made one video, and that was it. I don't know if he's in jail, if he died. I mean,
I hope that he's all right and well. He just hasn't done anything yet lately.
but there's been people on there comment where he's at. So you think he'd come on there once? Hey, everybody, I'm doing okay. I think he's in jail, hopefully, because that's the only. There's only two places where he could be gone for 5 years:
Yeah, that's true.
jail or dead. And he was kind of a, puffy, buff guy. A lot of people like that have heart attacks. So, but
I hope he's not dead. That's all I can
Yeah.
say, and I hope he's not in jail. But
As long as if he's in jail with other beer reviewers, it'd be all right.
and then doing other beer reviews that we did with Small and or what was a Pussycat was
Yeah, Pussycat and White
uh,
Chocolate.
White Chocolate and all them
Yeah,
and
we had a lot of people back then. We don't. Well, of course, I live up here now, but up and way back, we had them, Cal.
I mean, would we have done beer reviews at a bar and videotaped it in front of a
I don't.
live audience?
Well, we did it once. Yeah, I didn't do it for long. Thank God.
I know you left me there.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is that we would have never experienced all that.
Yeah. Well, I never wanted to go to that place anyhow. And your sister got with the good lady I used to work with, who was a bartender there. And oh yeah, they want to do beer reviews, and I've been, hey, we're doing beer reviews at the name of that bar. I'm like, oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, that was the anchor.
Yeah. Little stage thing out in the back, little yard thing.
And believe it or not, people sat there and watched us.
Yeah. Anyhow, somebody died.
Yeah. That was the sad part.
Oh no, I'm talking about not my grandmother, because she was dying at that point, but I'm saying somebody died from drinking those beers, probably. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
All the things that we've been able.
Yeah, if we had more people, like Haas was only on the beer review once, I think.
Haas, and then of course Kevin and our tank.
Yeah. Yeah, and we had Jose once.
Yeah, and P Diddy.
Yeah, P Diddy a couple times.
Yeah. And then what was it? Prince was it Princess or what was it?
Who's Princess?
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, we had Hot Lips.
Had Hot Lips, yeah.
Cal.
Cal, yeah.
Oh, we had Cinderella.
Cinderella, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a few.
But she was only on like what 2-3 videos.
Yeah, and then she wouldn't go on camera. Yeah.
That was just her hands, right?
Yeah.
Something about chocolate in her hands. Chocolate.
But in general, I think that it's been a great thing to allow us.
It's a great run.
So, you think about it, when did we start 20, what was it?
November 2011.
2011. So for 2011 to 2021 was 10 years.
Yeah. This year will be 12 years.
No, because 2022 has already passed.
Yeah, I know. 2011 was 10 years. 2021 would be 20 years, right?
Yeah, okay, well.
So 2023 would be 22 years, yeah.
Well, we are in 2023.
Yeah, but we started November.
Yeah, well, we're only a couple of months away from it.
Right. I should say I started in November.
You started in November, and by December, I was with you.
Yeah, because I did two beer reviews by myself, and then you joined me, and then you went off and did 2 beer reviews by yourself. The orange blossom and the cherry something.
Cherry chocolate stout.
Yeah. Well, the Bell's cherry chocolate stout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then was a kicker on Christmas Eve. Because My girlfriend didn't know we were doing beer reviews. You're like, are you there yet? I was like, I got trying to get out of there.
And of course, you blame it on me.
And we show up at my house, and you're already there.
Where else
Like,
can I be blamed for things
what's he
that
doing?
wasn't my
Oh, we're gonna do
fault?
some beer reviews. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of man would come to a family's house at Christmas season?
To do beer reviews?
Yeah.
Someone who was told, "Hey, let's do beer reviews."
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, that's funny.
yeah, we stayed out there till like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
Beer review. She was upset.
you doing the con thing? Con.
Was that night or I can't remember.
No, I'm just saying you did it. Yeah.
Oh, how many takes though?
Huh?
How many takes did I have to take to do that shit? Like 2 or 3. Huh?
Well, because you always would crack up. You were so out of it that you would misread every line that you had. You
Hey,
couldn't
remember-
memorize it, and you would misread it.
At the juice plant, when I came out with the Timey Kangaroo Down Jack Screamo, I did Screamo or whatever the hell it was called before it came out. Timey Kangaroo Down Jack, Timey Kangaroo Down.
What does that have to do with what you not being able to memorize and
Well,
read?
that's how good I was acting since I was young.
Well, I think that you did a good job when you finally got it, but you
It was hard.
were drunk.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do lines when I've been drinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's close this one out.
And the whole Killian's Red theme song that we came up with.
Oh yeah, that took forever.
But that was good. We
Yeah,
came
but it
up
took
with
us like 20 takes.
No, I'm saying the song itself was good, and then us doing it, of course, it took a while to do it right, you know.
Yeah, well, we should have been doing that before the beer review.
Well, I suggested that, but you didn't want to do it. You wanted to wait until the day of.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you wanted to wait until the day of when we were doing beer reviews. You never wanted to do any extra particular things. You were acting like a prima donna before. You were acting like a prima donna.
You're a typical producer. You'd be adding shit on at the last moment. Well, let's do that.
No. I didn't add shit. You acted like a prima donna that you were the star of the show,
You know
and
what?
it was too
I'm
good
just
to
not
do
happy
any
with this.
acting or
Shagdog,
rehearsals.
I know you wrote this, but I'm going to change these words and we're going to redo it.
What's that?
Different things.
You said that?
No, you said that. I'd be like, right? Oh, that's what. Oh, Shagdog, we're not going to do it that way. I'm going to change the words and we're going to do it this way. You're like Stephen Piercy.
Well, I tell you, terrible.
Thanks to all our viewers tonight. We had about 10 total.
That doesn't matter. What
Well,
matters
that
is
makes
like PA Brew News, Jammer Fan.
Yeah, but where's all of our other fans we used to have? What happened to them?
Well, we got deleted, remember, and the algorithm changed.
Yeah, but someone was following us out here. So, well, fucking. Hey, man, I'd like to do one more, but I'm tired.
Look at what I do, right? I go on YouTube and I'll look at different videos and everything, and I'll put stuff in my save to watch list. But I hardly subscribe to anybody. Hardly.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't, because I have subscribed to a few people, but I hardly subscribe to stuff, and I hardly be able to keep up with what they're producing, getting out there.
Oh.
Depending on who I subscribe to.
Right.
I like to be subscribed to whenever, like, my street, knowing the people on my street and all that stuff, my community. That's good. I like that because you know, if anybody's going to benefit from me, it's going to be my community, you know.
Oof. My legs are falling asleep too.
All right, you done with your beer?
Yep.
No, you're not.
Yep. Look at.
No, you're not done with your beer. I can see it in the glass. Yeah, drink it down.
You're a Gestapo.
Yes, and earlier you were hiling, you know.
I was doing this, and
One
then
German beer, and you were going, Heil Hitler, treat me
I
like
was
the
trying to point
Gestapo.
to the camera, and it froze when I was up here.
Uh huh. One German beer, and you were the Gestapo, trying to impose your will upon everybody.
I wish that was true.
What?
But I could impose my will on everyone.
Nah, you just be imposing it on girls.
Probably
Yeah, you know you would.
3 of them at a time.
Yeah. You
That'd
like
be
your
awesome.
friend? Do
I
you
wonder if
like
I
your
can find a
friend?
video like that. Is there any videos like that? Like 3 girls and a guy? I mean, how much
I'm
stuff
sure
could be
there's out
done?
there.
They would
That's
all have
that's
to.
your niche market then.
I mean, 2 girls. I mean, with oral, 2 girls and a nut, one on a penis. I don't know what would
I'm
happen.
sure you'd have a niche market if it isn't.
Right. And then be like, smack those girls. Girl bear, act right.
Yeah. Drink up.
All right. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I know you're gonna get it down this time.
Oh, it's a long video. You're gonna have to edit
Swallow
this. That's what she said. Wait, that's what he said.
it.
Not to me though.
Drink up.
Drink up, bitch.
Mother.
Watch this. Swill, swill, swill. Right?
All right. All right, guys, gals, and everything in between. The Spitter
Hey, what
Swallow
are
beer
the
review.
they, them? Is that
Huh?
what you're talking about? Guys, gals, everything in between. What is that? They, them?
Whatever they go by.
What the hell is they, them, anyhow? Hey, they! Can't everybody answer? Hey, them!
Yeah.
Which one of them?
Look, we're supporting when you go on about that stuff, what we're doing as a society is supporting the delusional
I hear that.
delusions of a mad or mentally uh, uh mental.
It's retarded. Just say retarded.
No, it's just you're supporting the delusions of a mentally hindered person. I mean, it's
Retarded.
obviously they have mental disability. I
Right.
mean, obviously they're having issues, and then we turn around and support those by going along with it. You can't do that. I'm sorry. People may hate me for it, but I'm sorry. You want to identify as a man when you're a woman? Well, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. You may think
Yeah.
you're a man and all that stuff, but it doesn't matter because biologically, 2,000 years from now or
Right.
100 million years from now, when those people dig you up, they're going to look at you and say you were a woman, not a man.
Right, Jammer. But I dig deeper. I'm not concerned about the ones. If the ones that are a man think they're a woman, fine. That's what they think. But with the ones that are like their pronouns, I'm they or them. How do you say, hey, they? How do you tell
I'm not
someone they
into
or
that
them?
because they're all mentally delusional.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. They or them. How are you they or them? It doesn't even make sense. Anyhow, you know the thing.
Yeah, you know the thing. It doesn't make sense, and Hunter will help you.
Right. That president's going to help him out, all right?
All right, guys, gals, and everything in between. We are
Yes,
the
you.
Spitter Swallow Beer Review. I
Hey,
am Jammer.
they and them, I am Shagdog.
And he is them.
I am thee.
And the.
Are they pronouns?
Yeah.
The.
But hey, whatever you identify with.
Yeah.
If you identify as that and you prefer those pronouns, that's yours. You just remember that, Shagdog.
I mean, that's so stupid. Like, how does it make sense? That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life.
None of it
Yeah,
makes sense because it's delusional.
it's more delusional than a man thinking he's a woman or a woman thinking he's a man. That type of shit. It's like here's that, and then here you got them saying their pronouns this far. It's like, what do you mean you're they or them? That is plural. They is plural. Them is plural. You can't be they or them. Use. That is,
Yep. Blame
I
it on the
really-
Jews, why don't you, you
I just
Gestapo?
I said use. Y-O-U.
You were hiling on that first video after the first German beer you had, and now you're playing Gestapo again, blaming on the Jews.
I was like coming across to point to the video.
Oh, there you go again, doing it again.
Heil
Heil Hitler.
I was like up here.
Heil Hitler.
I wasn't howling. I was about to come down here and point, and it stuck up here.
Yeah, well, that's you. Gestapo.
You think it'll still love me?
Numbers don't jive, you know.
Hey, you know, but
Ah, oh boy.
I'm going to show you where Sodom's at.
Huh?
Where Sodom's at, yeah. The scientists have discovered where Sodom's at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they discovered that years ago. Yeah. But they lie back on.
All right. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing. I am Jammer. He is the one and only and the most magnificent Shagdog.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Maybe 2 weeks. We'll see you some more pumpkin and.
If not sooner, if we do single beer reviews. I don't know.
All right. Jammer ass, get ahead of me.
Well, you got single beers you could do. I got single beers I could do.
All I'm saying is I don't got as many beers as you. So.
I personally have a few beers, yes. But most the ones that are well-known name brands, breweries and everything, I'm going to give Shagdog the opportunity to purchase the same beers in order to do dual reviews.
I don't want to purchase the same beers.
Huh?
It's too late now.
It's not too late.
I am Shagdog. We'll see you next one. I'm going to do out the closing clip. You got anything else to say?
Yeah, your mama. I'm glad he didn't end it, right? You know, I have to close it out. That's